When your estimator wins a contract through a competitive bid, that estimate just became your goal, and it needs to be treated like a goal. The price for this project was determined by your competitor. You had to beat their price in order to win this project. That means your competitor dictated how fast your crews need to install that material in order to capture your profit. Your workers need to compete with your competitive bid. Simple goal-setting practices are just as powerful in managing projects as in achieving personal goals. In order to succeed with these simple methods, estimate data, employee wages, and sensitive company information needs to be shared with field crews. Sharing sensitive competitive data with employees can jeopardize the existence of your business. Not sharing it guarantees lackluster production rates and wild swings between success and disaster. Without access to this sensitive data, field crews have no reference on how they are performing against your estimate goal. Tracking labor by hours consumed is unreliable, inaccurate, and untimely. Lower paid workers can spend more time on tasks and still complete profitably, while higher paid workers are constrained to much lower hours per task. Without monitoring constantly fluctuating average labor rates and level of involvement between higher and lower paid workers, you have no idea whether those accumulated hours are lean or fat. When field workers install material, it is common to hear a worker comment that the installation is good enough. I have a response to that comment. Good enough isn't. Good enough isn't good enough when tracking the success of your projects either. You need to know the results of daily activities right to the penny. Otherwise, your method of project management is flawed. Computer science professionals have a term for this. Garbage in, garbage out. I know from decades of managing labor at the field level that if the results you are tracking are not detailed and accurate, you are chasing your tail. This is why you have big swings between success and failure. If you had accurate daily data on what was happening on your sites, you would be able to make fast adjustments to guide your projects to the profit line. Much like landing a plane at the airport on autopilot. When you hit a headwind, the plane automatically accelerates to compensate for the added strain to the engines. When the wind ends, the accelerator backs off to keep the plane on the glide path towards the intended landing point. The fact that you cannot do that with your projects should tell you something. But what if there was a way? What if there was a way to share the sensitive company information your crews need to produce successful results without them ever seeing it? Better yet, what if there was a profitability system that you could simply import your estimate data into that would handle the entire process for you? That's right. Simply click Import, bring your actual estimate data in, create an automatic project schedule with that data. Point and click Assign individual 2-week schedules for workers and crews. Automatically track employee costs by actual wage, cost code, and crew average labor rate. Report daily on any areas of your project that are trending below your profit margin. Red flag areas of concern every morning and report each worker's individual rate of success in real time. Provide a front end that field crews could use to ensure your success without ever seeing your sensitive data, while providing a back end accessible to you and your project management team that reveals the investment of every penny of your estimate budget. A real-time comparison of what your estimate budget demands and how your crews are performing against it. Where you are ahead, where you are behind, where you need to apply attention to stay ahead. Day by day as your project unfolds towards your success. That system exists, and it is available to electrical contractors who qualify to use it. Solve labor losses for good and leave your competitors trailing in the dust. Estimateguard.com